Let us look at the third program in part A. And in this particular problem, we are supposed to create a student database by creating a file Student.data which contains the student information such as roll number, name, gender, class, and they have specified the class as BCA, BSc, and BCom, and total marks. Once we have created this particular file, we are supposed to append two more records into this particular file, then display the content of that file. Then we are supposed to display the records of only BSc program, sort on the reverse order of the name, and store it in BScNew.txt. Then we are supposed to display the content of BScNew.txt, and finally we have to rename the original file, that is Student.dat, into Stud.dat. So this is what we are supposed to do it. Now before I proceed with the program, now there are few doubts regarding how do we run the file in JS Linux. Now again, I am not advertising JS Linux over here, but just to give you how it can be done. Now suppose if you have created a file, let's say you have created typed the file, you just go here and save the copy and give it any name. I prefer you not to give the spaces, so just give a name. By default it's going to save it as .bash. You can save it as .sh. It's not, remember, file extension is only meant for Windows. In Unix environment, the file extension does not make much of a sense. So you save the file using a particular name, and when you go to this JS Linux, at the bottom you have here, you notice that there is a upload icon is there. So click on this and then go and select the file that you want to upload it. Now let me say that I have many files over here. I'm going to select not this one, bash, some bash file. So I select some bash file and then open it up. I don't have the internet connection now as of now because of some technical issue. You just open it and it's going to upload that particular file. If you ls this, now this is not going to upload it because I have some issue there. Now you notice it has uploaded it even though I have not connected to the net. It has uploaded that particular file. Now if you want to run that particular file sh, now because there is a space, you put the content in double quotes. I'm going to just zoom in for you because you may not be able to see it. So I have uploaded new bash sh. So this file, I'm going to run that particular file by typing new file.bash, press enter, and you have okay, so there is an error in that particular file itself. Okay, it's not that that particular file is working. I'm going to just save this file new to hope this there is no error in that particular file. In my case, unfortunately, there is an error. Let me say that ex2.sh. I'll just save it as ex2.sh and I'm going to just upload it. I hope you are familiar with this kind of thing. There is an error even though I saved everything was fine. So I took ex2.sh, open that particular file. So I have uploaded, hope that uploaded it. Okay, so you notice that ex sh. I'm going to just run that ex2.sh, press enter and there is an error. Okay, sorry about that. There is a syntax error in those files. In any case, if the file is proper, it's going to work. Okay, I will not waste my time and also your time on the recording. This is how you can upload the file. I am just showing you how to upload the file. So you select a file from here and then just upload it and then run it. Okay, as simple as that. Now I'm not going to use this one for today. I'm going to use my old the desktop edition shell extension. So let's go and let's solve the problem now. So we are supposed to create a student.dat file containing the following information. So let's go and let's create it. So I will use the cat. You can use vi editor. So it's up to you, cat. And I want to write it to student. So what name they have given, I'm going to use the same student.dat. This is the name that they have given, .dat. And what are the information that you are supposed to type. Now when you press enter, the input to this file will come from the keyboard. So there is a, you must be very careful when you are using the cat for editing, because if you make a mistake you can't do anything. Okay, in vi editor or nano editor, which you are not supposed to use, you can always edit the content. However, you can save it and then edit in the nano. There is nothing wrong in it. So let's go ahead and let's start with the roll number, name, gender, class. So we will start with the roll number, name, I think then gender was there, name, gender and class. Okay, gender and class, and finally I think total marks. There is one more thing, class and total marks. So these things we are supposed to type total marks. Okay, it is there, marks. Okay, press enter. Let's type the roll number 101. Let me say money, gender male, let's say class BSc, and total marks 756. Okay, some marks you can type 102, say Ravi, male, BCA 755, some marks 103, Suma, female, BCom, and 766, some marks. Okay, I will just put 3. If you want a fourth one, 104. Who can I think? Okay, say Arati. Okay, female, and they have specified only 3 classes over here, BSc, BCom, and so on. So I will make her into BSc, and 754. Okay, some marks are there. Control D, I am pressing Control D here. So when I press Control D, the file is saved. So you created the file, that is what they have asked. You create the file. Okay, so the command is you create this file. Okay, take the print copy of it and then cat followed by the arrow and then use that thing. Okay, you created the file, that's good. Append 2 more records to this. So how do you append 2 more record? Now if you notice, if you use one greater than symbol, then it is adding a new. If you use 2, it is appending at the end. You're going to append 2 more files. Let me press enter. 105, let's say Suresh, male, BCom, and what is the mark? Okay, 734. Okay, 106. Okay, what I to think about a name now. Okay, what I can't think any name there. Okay, any name. Okay, one name, and let's say BSc, 777. Okay, some marks I have updated it. Control D. That's it. So appended two records, and then or the next thing they have said. So this is the second part. Remember, you have to copy this one, copy this one. Oops, it is moving here and there. So copy this whole thing. Control C, and go here. Control A, and copy this one, and go here. Copy this part from here to here. You can just right click on it and then paste it for your record book. Okay, after this, what you are supposed to do, the next question. What's the next question? Part A. It is moving. Sometimes I'm using an editor which is open source editor. It's a good one, Sumo or something, which is open source, so I don't need to bother about it. Advertisement and others, that's why I'm using it. Okay, so let's go and let's look at the second part. Second part is this part that you have done. Control C, and you copied it. And what's the next thing that we are supposed to do is we are supposed to display the content. That's the third part. For your record book, you have to do it. Definitely you have to format it and make it neat. So how do you append how do you display the content? Cat followed by Student.dat. Press enter, you are going to get all of them, all the records. So this is what you are supposed to do it. Let me go here, Control C, not Control C, I think you just right click on it and it will copy it. In Windows, not on the Windows shell extension, you can do that thing. Let me clear the clutter here, and then I'm going to go back and say the next question is display the record of only BSc program, sort on the reverse order of the name, and store it in BScNew. So a lot of things to be done. So let me first copy the question here. So this is what. So the first thing is display only BSc record. So let's get to that. Display only BSc record. So if you know that cat and student, it will give you this one, okay, that you are familiar with. Now if I give the command to grep and tell the grep that only filter BSc, what grep will do is it will filter out only BSc. So you got the BSc. So this is what the first part. Okay, display only the records of a BSc program and sort on the reverse order. So how do you sort on the reverse order? So to sort on the reverse order, you have to again pipe it to sort reverse order, and which is the field? You sort on the field of name. So I will say +1 and -1. So first field only. Okay, let me sort it, and you know that Anita first, Arati next, and definitely M will be the last. This is A, and M. Sort on the this is how did it sorted? I think it's sorted in this. Which one it is sorting? Okay, let me check that thing. It just sorted in the reverse order. Oh, I think it is sorting the first one. Let me go for the +2, +2, +2, +2, +2 also, +2. What you are doing? I think it is not able to take up the field separator. Okay, sometime that problem will be there. It is not able to recognize the field separator, that is a tab. So even though I have sorted, let me sort it in so let me first clear this one and just say okay. Okay, this is 101, 104, 106. If I sort it, just I have minor if I sort this in the reverse order, The first field is getting sorted. We notice that. If I say sort +1 and -2, that's the first field. After first field, but not the second field. Okay, that's it. Okay, it is doing it. So after first field, +1 means after. So remember, what did I type? If you are getting confused, what did I typed here is definitely I know that you will get confused. +1 means after first field. So after first field, so I'm leaving the first field. -2 means before the second field. Before the second field. So these things are not there. So before the second field, after the first field. After first field, so +1. Before second field, what is left over is this part. So that is the color. Let me show it in some good color. So this one, hope it is sorting there. Okay, so you get that one. So after first field, so after first field, so this is after first field and before second field, so you are left with only that. So you get it. Hope everything is proper. Now let me clear the clutter and let me show you the output again. Okay, so the last thing that we are expected to do here is and store it in BScNew.txt. So that's the last thing. How do you store it? Redirect it to BScNew.txt. Done with it. Okay, so ls and then see it. You see that BScNew.txt is there. Okay, I think when you did that here, when you created the file here, okay, when you created the file here, you can even use ls after this. It's not really required. Just to show you that, why did I type ls? Just to show that this file is created. Okay, and show the output. Also after updating it, it's not really required because that file is already created. You just created a redirect. But if at all you want, you can show it. It's not required because I'm showing it because I just created it. That's why I'm showing the content, so that I know that this file is getting created. Before I do it, I copy this command. This is the required command for this question. So create and then so on and so forth. And just to tell you the examiner that I really created that file, I'm using ls command to just highlight that BScNew.txt is created. It's not that I didn't created it. So I created BScNew.txt. So this I have created. Okay, so next, what is the next question? Display the content of Bsc.txt. Very simple. So cat it and just say BSc, and that's it. As simple as that. So this is this is a proof that you have done. Sorry about this. Again, I don't know why it is not selecting. Okay, so I got it, and this is the next question. And I'm going to paste it. You have to do it in Microsoft Word or any good editor, not the Notepad. Notepad may not allow you to change the font and other things. So right click on it and then just paste it here. So this is my fourth question. Let's go to the fifth question. Rename. That's simple as that. Rename Student.dat to Student.stud something. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's do this one. Now before I rename, I have already shown it. So let me clear it and let me show it. So I'm going to ls here just to say that Student.dat was there. Originally Student.dat was there. Now I am going to rename it. How do you rename it? Move the file Student.dat to Stud.txt. This is what they have asked. Stud.dat. So that's it. Enter it. It is renamed, and then just press ls to say that Student.dat has been renamed to Stud.txt. So this I'm going to right click here and then paste it here. So this is what you are supposed to do. That's all in this simple program. Thank you for your interest. We will meet again in the next class. Thank you.